Aqueous on DE Cobble. And Aqueous very, very strong at the moment with 4 wins and 1 loss. BlackLions only 1 win, 3 losses, and a draw. So looking for Aqueous probably to close this one out as quickly as they can. And go for a bit of domination on BlackLions, but you never know, guys. Don't count out BlackLions just yet. We've seen some good play from them in the last couple of games.
Yeah, definitely.
So hopefully they're going to deliver.
It'll be interesting to see what the what sort of plays we're going to see from Aqueous. Whether it's going to be just a relentless push towards B, or if they're actually going to split it every few rounds and sort of go towards A. Because I mean that's the most common thing we've seen on this map at this stage. It's just teams love going to that B site or, 5-man drop and then splitting from there. Oh, Snorlax, wow.
That 1v1 knife duel.
With 3 HP. Well played. Securing his team a good thing there.
Yeah, definitely. But I think they might start T-side here.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry, they've switched already. What am I talking about?
Oh, have they? That is very bizarre.
I would have assumed
T-side being the more favoured side on this map, with the fact of you've got that choke point and drop room that you can throw 2 people at and get control of. Then you can push them out of there to fight the guy on the rock, and then have the guys push out the beat along towards the to fight the guy chicken coop. So
let's see how it works out. Maybe they're confident on their CT hold. It does look like they've heavily stacked B for the first round, and that is the right choice. T's choosing
good call
to go fast and heavy towards B, but Smokes and Flash is stopping them for now. They do push out onto Plat, and Barky will get the first frag onto Kaz with that headshot. Barky dropping down from drop down, the expected giraffe turning around and landing the kill with Dangerous takes down Insomnia. Getting 2, JD doing a great job from Hut, taking down 2 as well. And Snorlax in a 1v2 now. That was a fast and furious first round.
That was.
Snorlax looking for the head of Tazza. Should take him down here. Does find the head eventually. And now it's a 1v1. Snorlax, up close and personal with that Tech 9. Dangerous spamming it. And Dangerous really doing a great job for his team. 4 kills.
Wow, that's a pretty big round coming at there. I mean, that's a very interesting sort of a first round approach that we're sort of used to seeing. They did push quite a few out the B long platform there. So, but managing to, doing basically as I said, with the fact that isolating the guys in the actual drop room, then isolating the guy on site, then isolating the guy in chicken coop. And it's just it's a very, very nicely executed round there for BlackLions.
Here come the T's again, straight down, drop down, taking down Kaz, I believe, but he does get a frag onto Taz and T's looking quite low at the moment, but Tito, with that Galil landing the headshot on the expected draft, doesn't see one behind him. JD in a good position to take him out here. He's up on platform with full armor and a P250. These are going to try and plant. He does take down one at Hutch, takes down a second. JD doing some great job from Plat with that P250. Dangerous does get the kill eventually though. Now it's Snorlax left alone once again in a 1v2, and I think he's going to be saving that scout.
If he saves his scout here, it'd actually be quite advantageous to his team for the next round, being the fact that this team can buy P250s or even just use the USPs. All he has to do is tag them once, and those USPs become as good as a 5.7. So it's just a matter of giving it to the right person to make work with that scout, and they could easily turn that round around.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, that scout played in the right position and definitely do some damage. The CTs are going to be on another eco here. The Ts should be full bought up. And yes, they have upgraded. Only one Galil on Dangerous still. But that's not going to matter. CTs with no head armor and full eco. None of them buying anything. Not like that scout. Going for the quick headshot. Smokey though. Too quick for him. JD going aggressive. Up into B. We'll get caught off guard here. And go down to Barky. As Insomnia comes down towards mid, but Tazza just turns around and sprays him down with the P90. And BlackLions looking to win this round very, very easily indeed. Expected Giraffe, the last player alive now, with USP, no armor. And about to be pushed from behind here. Farky caught with the nade out, but does get the spray down. And Black Lions doing well in the first half already, 0 for 3. But Aqueous full board up.
It'll be interesting to see what Aqueous can actually do here. I mean, wow. We're still seeing the confidence in the A1S there, so none of the guys really affected by the update that's recently happened. I'm not too sure on the armor penetration value yet. I mean, I know I've heard that it has come into effect. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happens on this buy round. I mean, the actual Seaside not conceding any players. I mean, I think they've lost one person in 3 rounds. You know, it's sort of, by the first round where they lost a few. But you know, there wasn't many heavy guns lost, which was nice to see. So
yeah,
managing to hold on to their economy.
Yeah, that's definitely important early in the game. If you do lose those guns, you are going to be forced into a rebuy, which you don't want. The economy is so important in Counter-Strike, and the teams that play it the best, they're going to win the game. The push coming into B now. Bomb headed up onto Plat. And the CT's ready for it. Barku landing the headshot onto expected Giraffe. As JD takes down 2 again. JD, a rock on B bomb site at the moment. He's got 2 kills every round so far. Barku and Smokey do overwhelm him though. And it's up to Snorlack and Insomnia to retake the bomb site. Bomb should be planted any second now. Oh, Smokey just coming around the corner there as Insomnia focus on Barku. And getting the trade frag, Snorlack left alone again in a 1v2. Lands the headshot onto Dangerous. And this is his chance here to win for the CT. Smokey on 100. Oh, Smokey landing that headshot.
Yeah, again, you know, JD just doing what he does. You know, just picking up those 2 kills and then the rest of the team not being able to capitalise on it. You know, it's very crucial. I mean, he's gotten 2 frags in 3 rounds. He's had 2 every round, so it's nice work coming from him. But it's just his team not being able to capitalise on it. Had they taken another one with JD's 2, I think they could have won that round 100%.
Definitely. Snorlack's been in that 1v2, 1v3 situation every time that it's come up. I mean, wow, Kaz going super aggressive up into B and catching Parky off guard. Pick up an AK and dropping it to Snorlack, I believe. But the bomb does look to have made its way across to A, and they are going to be pushing in from A long. Smoke and flashes inside now, smoking off those doors and Hut. No smoke on balcony though, but they are going to be planting behind Hut. Leaving CTs with only a couple of entry points. Smokey with a good spray down onto balcony, catching 2 there. As Dangerous chases JD in mid and Keto picking up Insomnia as well. Now it's just Snorlack again, left alone. But he does have the AK and I think he's going to be falling back to save that. CTs should be able to buy next round. So
it'll be interesting to see if he's able to save this AK though, but it doesn't look like he's going to give chase. Although they do have somewhat of a stable economy to chase. Just it seems that they're taking the smarter play there and just, you know, not going for it.
Yeah, Taz's economy is low. I mean, Dangerous and Smokey have a lot of money right now, but
yeah,
we've seen that happen before. The economy can dwindle, especially if you have to drop weapons continuously.
Yeah, that is true, but it's a very crucial mistake, I guess, from Aqueous choosing to start that CT side, but, you know, it could be a mental thing where they just want to get the hard round, or the hard side out of the way.
Yeah.
Once the hard side's over, they'll then, you know, maybe step it up, but if they concede too many rounds here, it's going to be a very, very heavy crawl for them back to the, you know, to get the scoreboard even again. I mean, it's 5-0 at this point. They've ecoed once, you know, after a bye, and they're back on a bye now, and we've got Giraffe with an AWP, so, you know, failing this round, they'll be eco again.
I think he actually picked up that off Insomnia. Insomnia had the ult mid, got a tag, but and got the kill, but was taken down in the end. So the Giraffe has picked up the op, and he does take down Farky as Keto lands a headshot onto Snorlack. And Farky having a bit of a laugh there. Must have been a good shot. And Smoke's raining into A bomb site now. 3v3. And CT's in with a good chance. They do have 2 on site here. 1 behind green truck. Keto down to 24. That spray down from Kaz doing a lot of damage. Keto just missing the opportunity for a kill there. Kaz getting pushed and should go down here. I think JD from backside though, picking up 2, going for a third, and then Kaz finishing him off. That was a good play. JD not exposing himself and making the T's focus on Kaz.
Sorry, they actually missed it. That was actually a double AWP that previous round, but as
was it?
CS has it, it's alt-tabbing for me.
Oh, of course.
The game is randomly alt-tabbing at the beginning or near the beginning of every round at this point, so sorry if I do miss buys or miscall buys, everyone. It's but yeah, JD again just doing work for his team there. You know, sitting in the back of the site, picking up those 2 kills, and just the T's none the wiser to him actually being there, but he's being a very effective nuisance at this point. He's just he's at B getting 2, he's back at A now, so it'll be interesting to sort of just watch him slowly but surely climb the scoreboard just in the background there.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be a key player for CTC here in this half. He's already shown it. Up on 8 kills already. The rest of his team lagging behind 3 kills, the next highest. And CT's with a good smoke here. They are pop flashing through T-side, but this is going to cost them. The nades coming in. And 2 on site already. The CT's just cutting them down as they push in. Tito does find Insomnia backside, but Kaz taking down 1. Tito with a second. But he is all alone now and very low, 8 HP. JD could catch him off guard here. And Tito jumps across into mid. He will go down. Aqueous, 2-5 now. And these rounds they really needed. They're breaking the T's economy a little bit, forcing them to eco, and CTs are starting to build a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, and it looks, I mean, they've got the AWP. They're managing to keep this AWP up, which is a nice thing to see. It can be an effective weapon on this map, but mainly towards the B side. But, BlackLions they're not very, fixated on a site. They'll pick and choose their sites very effectively. Oh, but the CT player just not hearing them. But getting bombed in on.
Yeah, the bomb does go down. And the T's a little unlucky there. I mean, they just got caught in those flashes and smokes and really didn't have anywhere to go from there.
Sort of, that CT rubbing shoulders with 2 of them, just not expecting it. And then just coming out of the smoke, guns blazing, killing the bomb, the bomb holder. It was, wow, that round turned ugly very fast for BlackLions there.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, a good pre-nade onto Tazza there. Taking him down to 45 at the start of the round. And T's are playing this one a lot slower. I believe there's 2 T's still in spawn, so not sure what they're doing over there. Perhaps waiting for those rotational kills. JD playing this cheeky spot up close on platform. A bit of a pop flash, the smoke down, and no T's taking any damage there.
See, I like these sorts of plays. This slow approach to cobblestone is very effective because, especially if you've got a player where JD's currently on that platform, on the plateau. It's a very long rotate for him to A site. So if you do decide to push A site, it can work out very well. But great trade coming out from the CTs there on the guy in drop room. T's not going to see JD up here. JD's just going to hit him.
Yeah, that spot paying off for JD there. He played that patiently and caught the bomb by himself. Bomb pushing out once again solo. That was not an ideal play.
Yeah.
And those 2 T's still at spawn, still waiting for those rotational kills, even though 2 of their teammates had gone down. They did not move, and once they lost the bomb, they've decided to save. So, not sure what they were trying to do there.
I think it was just uncoordinated, to be honest with you. It was, it looked very good in the beginning, but the minute they lost that first player, it just seemed to all fall apart. I'm not too sure if they're leaning on Dan to sort of, to make the picks or make the entries as best as he can. But you can't send one man down drop. It's just, 9 times out of 10, you're going to either get traded for one, definitely, or you're going to die because you're in the air, he's on the ground. And especially now with the new hitboxes that we have, people that are falling, you can actually hit them in the head.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that changes a lot of the teams play. Not just in CGA, but I'd love to see how it's going to change the pro scene as well.
Yeah, I mean in Europe, even here in Oz, it'll definitely, I'm also holding out desperately to see what that's going to bring.
Yeah, it's going to change, I think, the way a lot of teams play. Some of the strategies they have or had won't be as effective now.
Yeah. And also that the afterplant situation, with the wires on the bomb now, it's, the meta game is going to shift a little. So now it's no longer, you know, you don't need sound cues. Now you work with a visual cue.
Yeah.
But either way, you're forced to check the bomb. And I mean, now that you know you can shoulder peek at least, you know, it does favour the T side a little bit in a 1v1 after plant. But you know, it just forces the CT to make it a bit smart, or you know, play a lot smarter.
So he's taking this round extra slow now. Good molly onto plat, but that is not going to push JD out of that box position. And he's just waiting there with a pop flash. Smokey, though, does land the AWP shot. JD a little too early there. Had he waited, probably could have caught him off guard. But the push is on now. Tazza landing that P250 headshot onto Kaz. Insomnia jumping through window and finding Tazza. And expected Giraffe from Hut with that AWP. Slowing them down for the moment. Smokey does land the shot through Hut, though. And it is a 2v3 right now. Make that a 2v2. Snorlax has rotated onto Rock. Fuck you from behind. He's going to catch him off guard. Fuck you. Landing the second headshot onto Insomnia. So a good flank there coming in.
Yeah, there were some great plays there. You know, it's good to see some of the shots being pulled here. It's pretty interesting. So
yeah, the T's just played that one perfectly. I mean, they held the CT's attention with that drop down from Plat, and Bucky was able to come in from behind and win the round for his team.
Yeah. I wonder if we're going to see, you know, if BlackLions are going to actually change it up here at some point and just, you know, full steamroll towards either A through long or to B.
I think they figured out B isn't working for them. The last few rounds, the CTs have shut them down. But, yeah, I don't know. They do look to be setting up towards A, but from that mid position, they could go anywhere, so I'm hesitant to call it. Oh, Ben. Insomnia doing a lot of damage there. 2T's low and getting that spray down with the 5-7. Wow.
Just demolishing them and... getting...
He does go down, but he's done his job. I mean, he took 3 down, and now Snorlax will finish off the T side. And Insomnia with that 5-7.
Just, you know, phenomenal play coming from an individual standpoint there. I mean, taking those 3 players out, if he took 2 and died, he's done his job.
Yeah.
You know, he's given his team the man advantage for 1, and also the way and the position that he died in also didn't give the T's the opportunity to, you know, if they had to switch a weapon, you know, quick switch a weapon to try and, you know, keep the ammo count up, weren't in the position to do so. So had that been an eco, it would have been just as good, regardless for the fact that they couldn't have picked the weapon up to use it.
T-side forced onto an eco after that loss. Keto trying to pick up some armor there. Don't think that's how it works, mate. Can't go in with full knight's armor. And CT's playing this one a little aggressive here. Insomnia does find the head of Bucky in mid. Kaz from drop down, spraying down too. That was a good control of spray there. And JD taking down Smokey. Keto, the last player alive with the bomb, trying to sneak his way into B, but I don't think it's going to happen for him. He should get spotted out here. JD will take him down. Good hold coming in from Aqueous there, and bringing the scoreline back to level 6 for 6 now. BlackLions losing that 5-round lead.
Yeah, very, very crucial, you know, especially for the CT side here. I mean, Aqueous are now in the heads of BlackLions. BlackLions are, I feel, are going to be questioning themselves as to, you know, what can we do, guys? Where can we push now to make that change and get back, you know, on the right side of the pressure fence? It's right now they're being pushed back to a passive gameplay.
Yeah. And
it's just not working. And like then the guy pushing long, it just desperation plays are coming out again. And you know, it's a sad thing to see because BlackLions did, as you say, they did have a very, very nice start. You know, but they've gone to this sort of passive play, and Aqueous once they get their heels in, they seem to hold sights very well. I mean, especially with the likes of JD on their team.
That was a shame at Snorlax's position there. Farku did pop flash, but he actually pop flashed himself, and Snorlax was able to get the kill because of that. So a little unfortunate there, and Snorlax taking down 2 now. Smokey down to 17. This round not looking good for BlackLions. Bomb is headed.
JD playing their position, you know, just below the crack wall there. Same place we saw Maniac play last night against Elam when he just completely wrecked them through smoke. You know,
Yeah.
they try to push the smoke to make a play as a surprise, and Maniac just waiting. I mean, JD just on the edge of that ledge and just, you know, doing massive damage onto smoke, dropping into 17.
Looks like the T's are going to be slow walking up into B. Two CTs on site, and they are rotating another over. Flashes and smokes are in. All CTs making their way across now. Smokey trying to get that pick in hut, but JD not peeking at all. He does pop his head out now and take down Keto. Takes down a second. Should get the third here. Smokey does turn around and get the frag, but the expected Giraffe from the side pushing through smoke. We'll finish it off there. Aqueous 7-6. And BlackLions, they need to, I think, start making more aggressive plays. This slow play is not working.
And that's the thing, I mean, they've done it, you know, we saw a similar thing with Elam last night. The guys just relentlessly pushing and pushing and pushing, not deciding, you know, to slow it up and just play for the picks, where BlackLions is the opposite now. They're playing way too slow. And as we say, they've got some aggression going towards Snorlax here, and I think Snorlax seeing it,
Wow.
but wow.
Yeah, Snorlax making short work of the team here, picking up 3. Keto finally just ducking under the 5-7 and picking up the AWP there. But Snorlax has done his job, taking down 3. Did give Keto that AWP, and Keto will pick up a frag with it, but the last player alive now does go down to the expected Giraffe, and I think he will be picking up that AWP.
That was actually quite a nice play from Giraffe there, knowing that Keto had the AWP. His teammate called it, and he, you know, he sort of gave a bit of his shoulder and baited that shot and then peeked into it. It's you know, it's nice to see teams just not trying to go for that, you know, let me just wide peek this AWP quick, and you know, especially with these new hitboxes, AWPers are a lot more viable, although they've been slowed, you know, in recent months, well, not recent months, but they've been slowed for quite a while. They seem to be a bit more harmful now with these hitboxes.
Fucky again going to challenge Snorlax here on this side ball. Let's see how it works out for him. He's going to go for a pop flash here, and the rest of his team probably going to push in. Snorlax pre-firing that, finding Dangerous, pushing forward, paying the price there, getting the trade frag. And the T's, they have taken side hole and chosen to slow it down. Fuck you, going down to Insomnia in mid. And the CTs are rotating over 4 versus 3 right now. And the T's look to be splitting A at the moment. Keto looking for that flank player. Should pick up one here. Insomnia going down in mid. That's an important frag. Insomnia could have done some very heavy damage there. And the T's switching up their play immediately because of that kill. Headed back towards B. But the CT's aware of it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, touching on that, you know, JD's up in that spot again. I think due to the timer, these guys are not going to check there. Which they don't.
Oh, JD spraying them down.
You know, I mean, had they stayed towards A, they would have definitely won that round with the fact that there was only one player on A site. You know, the CT's realizing, hang on, you know, there's nothing in mid. The guys are just, they're on the rotate. Get to B as quick as you can.
Well, a 9-6 half coming in. Aqueous now on T side. And BlackLions on CT looking to hold down these sites. And I think they're going to have their work cut out for them. Aqueous seem to have built that confidence, and we saw a lot more aggressive play coming in from them on the CT side. So hopefully that's going to translate for them over onto T side as well. And they're going to get in BlackLions' head. Oh, it looks like BlackLions is actually going to play a sub here. Leaving the game and just waiting for the second one.
I think he was quite low on frags. I just don't think he was hitting his shots. So, you know, fair call. You know, getting your sub in. This is also something we need to see from teams. You know, players need to sort of put their prides in their pockets and realize, hang on, I'm costing my teams rounds. I'm not being effective. I'll rather sit back, get a sub in there that can, you know, and see if he can do anything or make work of it. I mean, if he can't, pause the game, put the player back in, or, you know, just run with it as is. But
that just shows good team management. If you've got a teammate that's willing to drop out, well done. Hats off to you, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, not a lot of people would want to do that. That, you know, they have.
There's just too much
have
pride
the ego
on the line.
and,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good to see that kind of stuff going on. Not sure how long this is going to be, guys. I'll just chuck the music back on just quickly while we wait.
Well, so I think we got several of the Elam boys sitting at Bateswell's house watching.
Oh, cool.
So
Thanks, boys.
hello to all of them, if you guys are watching.
Oh yeah, and a shout out as well to Danny4201, our first donation of $2.
Donator.
Thank you, mate.
So thank you, buddy. It means a lot. Not expected and not requested, but you know, thank you, man.
Thank you, man. Yeah, your appreciation for what we're doing is noted, and we'll definitely continue. I think Fezio is complaining.
Yeah, he's saying he's
about
having
the
some
stream
issues.
here.
He's
Not
having
sure
some
though.
issues with the stream, but yeah, I don't know. It seems to be. Well, for me, again, it's doing the same thing that it's always done every night. You know, it'll play for a little while, then buffer, then just completely stop playing altogether. But you know, I don't know. I think that's just my routing to the server there.
Well, can we get a little bit of a poll in chat? I'll just type it in.
Well, no, even if Morph, can you set up a straw poll? Just get everyone to vote.
We'll just do this. Type 1 in chat if you're having issues, guys.
Yeah.
It does look like Jordstar is in. Oh no, not Jordstar, please. This could be a game changer.
Yeah, this is talk about getting your wild card in there. Wow, getting your heavyweight wild card.
It looks like he's come and joined the game dead though. So BlackLions forced to 4-man this first round. This might not go well for them. Man down already.
Oh, fuck, getting taken out in drop room there.
Yeah, Aqueous making short work of the CTs as expected. Dangerous, the last player alive, and not sure if he's going to be able to do this. A 1v4 does get the first headshot on Insomnia, 78 HP. But bomb headed towards A. Should go down any seconds, and 2T's playing very aggressive, waiting for that rotate, and they have heard him. He's waiting for the peak now. Snorlack. Spraying that Glock, and Dangerous going in for the knife, does get one kill. But,
that'll be some nice economy for him there.
Yeah, not a complete loss, but a little unlucky with BlackLions having to play that with 4-man. But shake it off, boys. It's only an eco round. Hopefully they're going to bring it back on the gun round.
So they'll have to definitely be doing some big work come the gun round if they're not able to, you know, eco kill the T side here.
Yeah, we could be looking at a 11-6 before they get guns. But these pistols are strong at the moment in Counter-Strike. Snorlack getting a team kill onto Insomnia. Kaz taking down 2, and Snorlack getting smoky. JD up on platform, his favourite spot as we've seen, taking down Jordstar.
See, that's a very weird thing I do see. Like, there, I personally, if the player was a bit further away, or you know, could have delayed getting that kill, getting that bomb down just will help in the long run. You know, economy-wise, for your team, rather than it going on the individual after the timer.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, it's just something I don't see a lot of teams sort of consider. I know it seems like, you know, nitpicking and being very picky with what teams do,
not at all. I agree with that 100%.
It just seems like a very logical thing, you know, like it's a fair bit of cash that you get for a bomb plant, so get the bomb down and then kill the guy, you know, securing money for your whole team, be it that if the very next round you do get ecoed, you somewhat have an okay bank. And as we say that, Jordstar coming out.
Yeah, CTs could be echoing the T's here. Jordstar though does go down on plat. Smokey with a little bit of a slow rotate there. He could have helped his teammate out, but just the timing just a little bit off. That's unfortunate. Aqueous 12-6. BlackLions will be full bot up this round though.
Yeah, to be honest, I think what they should have done there, the CTs, they should have actually pushed together. Had Jordstar, you know, Jordstar got the peak, Smokey come across with the peak, would have killed Snorlack. They could have jumped down and traded the last guy, picking up that round. But I guess it's just a sort of, you know, a misplay coming from them there, just not realizing, you know, how low the T's really were. So can't really fault them. I mean, they probably weren't too sure on the hit points for the remaining T's.
Jordstar with that AWP already picking up the play for his team there. Taking down 1 and falling back into sight. Dangerous has gone down though, and it is a 4v4 right now. Smokey pushing into mid, that's a mistake. Insomnia and Kaz catching him with the pincer move there. And Farku about to engage onto the Giraffe here. Giraffe does find the head of Farku, and that will be open. So he's rotating that bomb over now. And Jordstar holding down this A bomb site solo. He has spotted Kaz coming out of A long, but Kaz does manage to get the kill on, but Jordstar missing his shot there. Keto down to 1v3 all by himself. Bomb down. And it looks like he is going to go for this. But I don't think he's going to make it past this rock here. Yes, JD from upper plat taking him down with the AWP. And of course Kaz from behind could have got that kill as well.
It's nice to see Aqueous actually using the aggression. They just, you know, they've realised they got the momentum. The CTs are trying to play very, very careful. And I mean, that first round with George Star being dead has cost them quite dearly, you know, severely now. It's sort of going into, you know, beyond the buy round. It's now 13-6, so
yeah.
They need something. They need someone to either go huge here and at least pick up 3 or 4 people. Or sorry, 2 to go huge and pick up two apiece, to sort of, you know, get themselves back into the game.
I'm not sure if even BlackLions could dispute that because it was their choice to sub. It's not like their play disconnected. So,
but then again, we did see that in another game. And actually, it was in the Div 2 game last night.
Yeah, we did on the same map.
The player DC'd and then came back and just.
Oh, wow, George Star. With that deagle, he's a maniac, this George Star.
Fucking Snorlax left. Will Fart catch him across the doors here?
Snorlax 163 does have the bomb, and Farky playing this well. Coming around from balcony and landing that headshot.
Swapping out the AK for the AWP on the way through as well.
Yeah, he played it right there.
I didn't actually pick up on that weapon switch. So as I say that, for a player needing to go massive, you know, George Star stepping up there and doing some work, and then, you know, fuck you closing the round out.
Yeah, that's a round BlackLions definitely needed. And yeah, well done to Fuck you for clutching that. But the T's are going super aggressive into B. It's a 5-man push. Fuck you getting caught with a nade out, but a good flash coming in. Dangerous taking down one. Fuck you and Dangerous now spraying them down as they try to enter site. Keto joining him from drop down, stopping the T's in their tracks, only conceding Fuck you. A very strong hold from CTs there.
And there's the economy damage done. You know, it required, what, not even 2 rounds to do the economy damage, being that the T's were using a lot of their utilities, which forced them to rebuy consistently, and, you know, losing 1 or 2 people every round. It does take its toll, and it's shown it here with the fact that they eco. You know, 2 rounds from a full buy and they eco. So interesting to see what they can do here.
Oh, Keto doing a bit of skeet shooting, but the Giraffe and JD getting the trade for eggs. A 2v3 now, but Giraffe and Snorlax very, very low, and they are trapped in that drop down room. They're going to have heard that bomb drop as well. The flash is coming in. Giraffe with the pre-fire, and Twinkie walks into it. So fuck you. Rotating around from behind, gets them from drop down. And BlackLions on a bit of a comeback now.
Yeah, that one eco round, and they've turned it on its head. You know, it's good to see though. BlackLions, you know, they figured out where the weakness is for Aqueous, and they're just putting a knife in the wound basically, and somewhat starting to twist it. I mean, they're bringing the rounds back, so it'll be interesting to see if they can keep this, you know, or get a certain point and choke again like they have been. Which, you know, it is sad to see. I mean, BlackLions, there are a good bunch of players, but they just seem to get to a certain point.
Keto actually nading himself there. It just caught an unlucky bounce. Insomnia taking down George Star at A long. And Kaz taking down Smokey. 4v3 right now. Fuck you very low. Kaz very low on T-side. And that pre-fire coming in. The expected Giraffe though, with that rotate, jumping through window and taking down Keto. He did actually get that kill through stables. Of course, JD now from mid. Aqueous looked to be winning this round quite easily. Fuck you. Last player alive on 8 HP with the AK. He's probably better off saving here. Look at the money. If he does lose this AK, they are going to be forced onto an eco. But he's going to go for it. He does get spotted out. And sure to be peeked here and dead. Giraffe just coming around the corner there. And Aqueous 14 for 9 at the moment.
That round there was a very, very messy round. Again, as a, you know, as I make the comment of them, you know, sort of ruining their chances at actually winning more rounds, it happens right in front of our eyes. You know, they make these silly little mistakes, and it costed them, and likely going to be costing them the match. I mean, they've got a very poor buy here. They lose this round now on a full eco.
Yeah.
So we should see Aqueous pick this one up if they lose 2 CTs.
Fuck you, just running through that fire the T's put down, and it takes him down to 58. That's not going to help him out. Insomnia landing the headshot onto Smokey at A bomb site. And the T's trying to make their way into A. Jawstar does stop them with that FAMAS spray, and CTs are rotating over. But the T's do have 2 flankers at B. And they have chosen to leave 1 CT on B, which is a smart play, but right now I think the CTs are at a disadvantage. They have a man down, and T's are surrounding them. JD picking the head of Farkyu there at B. And T's continuing to push into A, sending those 2 T's from behind. Jawstar on site, taking down 1. Kaz getting the trade frag though. Snorlax working his way inside, will go down from Dangerous up on that balcony position, but the rotational players coming in. Expected Giraffe from B getting 2 kills, and JD actually got the entry into B there. So a little bit of a mistake.
That pincer there from Aqueous, there was nothing the CTs could do there. Even though they did have the man advantage, they had 3 players to focus on pushing them in the into the A site. Them getting the entry onto B, and the player just pushing behind Dan. I mean, Dan did go big there with the fact that, you know, he did kill 2 of them before going down himself, but just again, you know, not sort of expecting the players to be behind him.
Aqueous again choosing for this B push. Farkyu opening up the fragging onto Kaz, picking up 2. Keto with a 3rd. And T-side getting shut down now. This is a little bit unexpected. CT's looking very strong on B, and this B push has been stopped completely.
Could we see another draw? That's the question at this point.
I think we just saw Aqueous get overconfident there. They just said, oh, we've got him, boys, let's just push B. But BlackLions not giving up just yet. Forcing the T's into another eco.
I was just going to say it into sort of like a half buy with Tech 9s. It's, you know, no nades obviously, 2 with head armor. But nonetheless, let's just hope BlackLions can make work of it. Oh, Keto getting traded out though.
Yeah, they've gone for a 5-man drop down. Dangerous with that FAMAS though, taking down 3. And now it is all on JD with that Tech 9. Can't land the shot though. Farkyu spraying him down with the AK. JD having a bit of a giggle there.
Keto complaining about the drop down there. It is a very annoying position to play drop down.
Definitely.
It's one of those spots where like you can't position yourself very well. You know, if they are rushing, it's, you know, 5-man. You're gonna take 1 definite, but maybe 2. You know, if you're lucky, and then you're dead.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than popping your head up and seeing 5 T's mid-air shooting at you, and they're right in your face. There's no range there. Smokey doing a great job spraying them down in mid. It's not like getting the exchange finally. Jawstar. Oh, he's going to get caught out here. The nade out, taking him down to 44, almost landing that second off shot. Does get the kill here with the CZ. Good play from Jawstar, but Snorlax will finish him off eventually, picking up that AWP.
This is very odd play from Snorlax, picking up the AWP here on a 1v3. I mean, he's got a minute to work with, but he's got to work this minute very quick.
Oh, if he doesn't...
He won't see Dan.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I had a feeling.
He kind of half-checked it, but then...
Yeah,
saw him just a little bit too late.
But, you know, BlackLions, again, they're on that little streak that they get onto where they just start winning rounds again. So, could we see... I'm wondering if we'll see another result that we did see with Unsurpassed Australia. You know, to see whether they can actually bring it to a 15-15. If they can draw this, it's not a bad effort.
Oh, that pre-nade just failing a little bit. That could have been a lot more damage on the Jawstar. Only down to 64. Kaz down to 20 from a nade as well. And good pop flash there as Aqueous work their way into A long. Chasing Jawstar down the stairs there. Jawstar with that CZ though, he's uncomfortable at the moment. Taking out Kaz as well. Does go down in mid finally, but he's done the damage. CT's with the man advantage.
It's just now up to his team to close it out. I mean, Jawstar being subbed in, making a big play.
Definitely.
You know, he's already almost caught. I mean, he's 10 for 8, which is, you know, not trying to, you know, take away from Tazza for what he did, but it's a far better sight to see, you know, that BlackLions are fragging.
We saw him go big in that last game as well. Jorstar pulling off some incredible
with
plays.
the ace.
But CT's trying to retake B now. Giraffe doing a great job holding off 2 there. And now it is all on Smokey. He does take down 1. And on 42 HP.
This.
He can do it. Oh, both teams very low. Smokey down to his P250, about to get picked from both sides. Expected Giraffe coming around from the tree side there and finishing him off. Aqueous 16 to BlackLions 12. GG guys, well played. And that is our first game of the night, guys. We are coming live pretty shortly with a second game, so don't go